What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Teddy Blackman, and I'm here with the Celtics video. Haven't done one in a while, but Celtics improved to 32-9 last night after defeating the San Antonio Spurs. I believe the score was 117-98. Don't quote me on that. Improving to 20-0 at home, and if you could do basic math, which I know most of you should be able to do, 32 plus 9 equals 41, which means we're halfway through the season, which is warranting this halfway review mark of the Celtics in this video. But before we get to that, y'all know I haven't done this since the new year started, so hit my theme music.
Welcome to Teddy's Universe, where we get real wild and we put in work. I said,
hey, welcome back. So let's get into it. We're gonna assess how the Celtics are this season compared to other seasons, and then we're going to keep on with the notion of how we did in the beginning of a video earlier. I think it was either early in the season or right before the regular season started, where we are going to keep predicting what's going to happen. Now, at the beginning of the season, I said I needed to see more from the Celtics before I can make a conscious, decision on whether I think they actually could have a chance to win the title. So here we are halfway through the season, and it's a lot of good and a little bit of bad with the Celtics. One of the good things is that the bad habits that the Celtics had, they still show up here and there, but they're no longer consistently bad habits. You know what I'm saying? So in the event of, last year it was a bunch of turnovers. Celtics do have games where they have a bunch of turnovers, but it's not nowhere near to the effect of what it would be last year or, years prior, where it's kind of consistent that we have a lot of turnovers. Now, a bad habit that's kind of turned into a good habit, but it could easily fall back into a bad habit at any moment, is the high volume of 3-point shooting. Now, obviously, we have a different type of talent on this team this year. So, these guys, man, when I tell you these guys shoot threes, It is crazy the volume of threes that this team shoot. I don't know how well you can see, the bottom middle picture. I'm to the left. Tatum and Brown embracing and having a great time is to the right. The vibes are super different on this team now. But yes, if you look at this picture of them with the playing, shout out to Sam Hauser with the Packers jersey on. Everybody in this picture shoots threes. I'm not saying now everybody in the picture doesn't shoot 6, 7, 8 threes. Everybody in this picture shoot threes. There are centers in this picture, power forwards, small forwards, point guards, shooting guards, whatever. If the coach was in it, he'd probably shoot threes too. This team is going to shoot threes. The difference is this team has better 3-point shooters than years past. Years where we would depend on Marcus Smart. I know Marcus Smart has games where he does knock down. He can knock down 4 or 5 threes. I think his personal career best is maybe 10, 11 threes in the game or something like that. But it's not consistent. Other years where we had, Isaiah Thomas, king of the fourth quarter. We miss you, IT. You know what I'm saying? Those were grand times. The Avery Bradleys, who was good knockdown 3-point shooters. But nothing to the tune of what we're seeing right now. We are seeing some monumental 3-point shot volume taking and volume making on select nights. Because some nights we don't have it. And I'm glad that they developed a routine where, for the most part, when they don't make threes, they tend to start doing other things. Jason Tatum has been working the mid-range a lot more, probably the most since his rookie year, maybe sophomore year in the league. I'm glad to see him back to that because he's super deadly from the mid-range, almost doesn't miss. Jaylen Brown has improved dramatically. Jaylen Brown already pretty much had a good mid-range. Obviously, we know he can finish at the rim. He posterizes people on any given night. But his 3-point shot has improved. I will give him that. I'm still a little worried on the turnover thing because it's some games you still see when he goes left, the ball just slides out, the ball just falls out. It's a super loose handle, but for the most part, he has improved. I felt dramatically. Obviously, we have Drew Holiday, who has sacrificed a ton to be like the fourth, fifth option on this team. Porzingis, who has been crucial in the mid-range game. He's shooting very, very off from three this season. But, as the fourth or fifth option, we don't expect you to be – you don't have to be Reggie Miller. You don't have to be Ray Allen. You don't have to be Steph Curry. As long as you could give us your little 15, 18 points consistently, once he misses – one thing I like about Porzingis is once he misses a few threes, he's going to go to the mid-range and he's going to get in the paint. So I like that. Could work on rebounding a little bit more. 7-3, we need to get a little bit more rebounds than what you be getting, but, we'll cross that hill when we get to it. Derek White he's in the group picture right here, but he's not singled out in one of these other pictures. He has been super, super godsend. You know what I'm saying? Super talented young guy, man. Really improved his game. Really has more confidence now. Really just like deserves all the All-Star banner that he's getting. I don't think he's going to get in because, at the end of the day, this pretty much becomes like a popularity contest, and I don't think he's popular enough. Is he deserving of it based off his play? Yes. But that's not all that happens in the NBA. There's a bunch of politics that go along with anything in life. We know that. And I don't think it's going to get him. I don't think Porzingis is probably not going to make it. Drew Holiday's on the ballot as well. He might not make it. Porzingis is probably the closest to making it other than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who I believe are two locks to make the All-Star game. So speaking of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, as you can see, the bottom right picture is worth 1,000 words to me because ever since they both been in the league together on the Celtics, I haven't seen them embrace happily as much as they're doing this season, which lets me know that I'm not saying they're best friends. I'm not saying that they're, family or anything like that. But the trust and the vibes and the camaraderie is clearly there. You know what I'm saying? Years past, you would see them in certain moments embrace. You would see them in certain moments smile. But it's literally like almost all the time now, as it is with the other team. I mean, with the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got the bromance between Jaylen and Porzingis that's just people going crazy for. So funny to see people acting up with that. Excuse me. Obviously, you have Tatum and Holiday, which is a low-key, another little bromance thing going on. Just welcoming the new guys. Welcome and make sure they feeling at home. It's so much to like about this team, man. So let's get into the assessment. So 41 games in with 50% of the season in. And it's Thursday. It's the 18th. The Celtics' next game will be tomorrow night against the Denver Nuggets. Defending champion Denver Nuggets, for Finals MVP Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, all them kind of guys. So that'll be a good game, hopefully, and hopefully the Celtics win. So at the beginning of the season, I said that I didn't feel like, I don't know if the Celtics were true like championship contenders. Obviously, they'll contend for the championship, but do they have the talent? Could they make this work to actually win it? And on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say right now I'm probably at about maybe an 8, maybe an 8.5 on how high I think that how close with 10 men winning a championship. I think the Celtics are very close to that level that they need to be at to win a championship. I still got to see them perform consistently good in high-pressure games because I don't think I think that is the one bad habit that still lingers on is that in high-pressure games, we tend to play a little, laxed or, well, not lax, but a little uptight. That's where the turnovers come in. That's where we tend to miss, like, a lot of shots, a lot of free throws, a lot of layups, and et cetera, et cetera. So, in the playoffs, it's going to be all high pressure. Especially the more and more you advance. But I'm at an 8.5. They're very close to actually looking like a championship team, and they do have the best record in the league. They are by far the most talented team in the league. They have a starting 5. Rumors are they're going to try to add like another wing. Hopefully they don't give nobody up because the locker room seems to be in a real great place right now. But Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I done rambled on long enough. Do y'all think Celtics got what it takes to win a championship? And like, comment, subscribe, share. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to my Celtics ramble. And go Celtics. We are out of here.
Welcome to Teddy's Universe, where we get real wild and we put in work. I said